Hi, and welcome to Weekly Humorist Live. I'm Marty Dundix, Editor-in-Chief of Weekly Humorist Magazine, and this is our Witty Wednesday hashtag game that launches every week at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time from Weekly Humorist headquarters, broadcasting from 110 Wall Street, downtown New York City. Today's Weekly Humorist hashtag is hashtag ruin an 80s movie. Ruin an 80s movie, and you guys are absolutely destroying our nostalgia today. We have a ton of tweets to get through. Thank you for tweeting. I can always rely on the Twitterverse to come up with hilarious puns. So let's get to it. Hashtag ruin an 80s movies. Number one on the big board is Riot Girl. Aaron Leah 7. She tweets St. Elmo's Arson. That's the big winner right now. St. Elmo's Arson. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie. That's from St. Elmo's Fire for those listening at home. Jan with a Plan tweets Weekend at Bernie's, but it's Bernie spelled with a U. Also a fire-related tweet, and there's a gif of a scene from Community with a big room on fire. Gazillionaire tweets E.T. the extra testicle. With a funny gif of E.T. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie. Pretty in Pink Eye says Just Johnson's. Thanks for tweeting Just Johnson's. Pretty in Pink Eye. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie. Pretty in Pink. Miss Dreamer tweets Petty in Pink. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie. Ferris Bueller's Day of Overtime. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie. Rocky Relationship from Catsy. Ruin an 80s movie. Also Pretty in Stink. O.E. Orbison tweets Pontoon instead of Platoon, which is a dramatic war 80s movie. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie. 16 Sandals says Mobby and Tries. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie. Nightmare on Sesame Street. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie. Thank you for tweeting. The Never Ending Story Ends. Tweets Lola B. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie. Howard the Cooked Duck. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie. 1600 Candles with a big house on fire. Ruin an 80s movie. I'm seeing a lot of fire-related disaster today on the hashtag game here on Witty Wednesday. Part of the hashtag roundup. Shark Ken Superman tweets ruin an 80s movie with a reboot. See what they did there? Agreed. Shelley tweets Foot Goose instead of Footloose. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie. And there's I think this looks like an Aflac duck gif of a goose dancing. Cool Chris 007 tweets Frisky Business. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie. The Gods Must Be Lazy from MFB. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie. The Empire Strikes Out. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie. Top Pun. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie. Utter Antipathy. She tweets shit instead of it. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie. And it has a great gif of the wonderful Tim Curry rising out of the ground in full It clown costume. Breakfast Club Seal from Gift Horse Dentist. Well, all right there. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie that absolutely does ruin the movie. The Lost Toys from Shelley with a gift from Toy Story. When Harry Met Salad from I'm Just Dan. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie. Sketchy Robot tweets Romancing the Kidney Stone from ruin an 80s movie. Bigley. The scene from Big with the guys on the piano. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie from Just Kristen. The Breakfast Club Sandwich from Paul Lander. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie. Squirty Dancing from MFB. Ruin an 80s movie. Crack to the Future. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie with a great photo of a plumber's crack. Classy. Oh, this is sad. John Lane tweets, Footloose, ... because of diabetes. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie. That certainly does ruin the movie. Thanks, John. Terms and conditions of endearment from Chris O'Bouen. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie. Give that a retweet right there. That's funny. Another remake at Bill and Ted's Meh Excellent Adventure from Jeremy's Ghost. Weird Scientology. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie. Oh, this was a fun GIF. You're going to have to look at this one, though, but it's instead of the Goonies, it's the Gloomies. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie. There's a great GIF of a cat looking sad, looking out the window of a rainy day. The Princess Cried. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie. No breakfast after 11 a.m. club. Only lunch now. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie. That ruins breakfast. Hashtag ruin breakfast. The Avengers and baby shitting. Peggy Sue got carried. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie. Scream a Little Scream. Wart Games. Feathers. Robo Traffic Cop. Feared Science. Howard the Truck. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie. Michael Jackson's Adventures in Babysitting. Ooh. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie. Mark Ryder. Thank you, Mark. The Monster.com squad. Ruin an 80s movie. Sketchy Robot. Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Inbred. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie. Ferris Wheel's Day Off. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie. There's a lot of these. 3 Men and an Unwanted Baby. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie. 16 Handles. Conan the Kardashian. Oh, this is my absolute favorite, and you need to see the GIF of this, but this is from @QuickBear tweets. Glue. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie, and it's just a GIF of, I guess this might be from... Oh, this is from Billy Madison. This is a GIF of the teacher just rubbing glue on her face. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie, Dry Hard. And let's round it out with Rob Noblin. Hashtag ruin an 80s movie, The Breakfast Club Foot. And Full Pedal Jacket. And Purple Raincoat. And I cannot stop reading these. Please get back on to tweeting and retweeting. It's hashtag 80s, hashtag ruin an 80s movie, our Witty Wednesday hashtag game, part of the hashtag roundup, part of the hashtag game. Go over to the Android or iTunes App Store and download the hashtag roundup app. Be alerted of new hashtags dropping the moment they do. They have new games pretty much every hour of every day, and you can get your tweets in early and often and get it seen and retweeted to the top of the pile, and you can just be a Twitter celebrity for a little while. We're going to take all the best tweets today, and we're going to put them up on weeklyhumorist.com. So be looking for that. Go to weeklyhumorist.com. Sign up for an e-newsletter and get our comedy in your inbox pretty much every damn day. And we have a new comedy show coming up April 2nd. Weekly Humorist presents Guaranteed Delivery. Comedy down at the Mailroom, 110 Wall Street, downtown New York City. For more information and free tickets, go to weeklyhumorist.com. Thanks for listening. I'm going to go back to retweeting and tweeting. This is Weekly Humorist's live Witty Wednesday hashtag game. And we'll see you here next week. Keep tweeting and hashtagging. Bye.